Let's talk now a little bit about investment and taking the money. And I referred to this earlier about whether or not to VC or not to VC, right? And the first is to say venture capital isn't for everybody, right? There are positives. The positives are you get professional help. That's all we do. That's what we get paid to do, and hopefully and arguably we're okay at it. And we have, we provide the help and the expertise. We have a very large network of contacts, both to hire, for partners, for potential distribution arrangements, for all sorts of things. We come in with an unbiased set of eyes and brains. When you sign us up, there's no second agenda. It's not like you take money from a corporation and a corporation has a second agenda about the investment's only one thing. Our motivations are really clear. We're trying to make a great return for our limited partners, and we think the best way to do that is by building a very large, long-lasting, market share leading company. Right? We're extremely transparent. And the final thing is credibility. Lots of times, when a company gets venture financed, I'll do this all the time where I'll call up a potential recruit and I'll talk to them about all the other great companies that we finance and why we think this is the next one. And we're willing to put our reputation and our dollars behind it. And that level of credibility often, right or wrong, is what's necessary to convince a candidate to kind of leave an otherwise interesting job. The negatives are dilution. We are very ownership oriented. Our typical ownership in a first round investment is just a little under 25%. Right? We're very ownership hungry. It's by no means the cheapest money that you'll find, and you'll give up a little bit of control. What we don't want to do is, we don't want to invest in something that's a hobby or something that nobody ever wants to get liquidity in. And so, by signing on to, for venture capital, you're kind of buying into that roadmap. We have certain outcome expectations. Like as I said, something that is at least at our scale, something that could be a $10 or $15 or $20 million, acquisition price may be maybe terrific as an angel investment. It just doesn't work for, an institutional venture capital firm like ours, because we're looking to build, very significant holding positions. And once you go back, once you start, there's really no going back. Once we come on, and I'll talk about this in right here on the bottom point, it really becomes a marriage, right? We're signing on with you, you're signing on with us, and we're going to be in this journey for a long period of time. And so when I talk to potential companies that we invest in, and I talk to them about going on the board, I really encourage them to do reference checks, and I really encourage them to take their time, because as much as we're signing on with them, they're signing on with us, and it's going to be probably a 5-6 year journey we're going to have together. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll go through a lot of ups and downs, and it'll be thrilling and it's exciting, but it's really hard for us to get divorced at the end of the day.